Reporting live from Yaoundé, the capital of Cameroon. We are like a week post elections, and you can just imagine the tensions that are rising. People are expecting to hear news. The thing in Cameroon is when you vote, we don't get our results on the same day. It's not like the US election, or I don't know, not like the US elections that as people are voting, you're just seeing the votes live, and by the end of the day or 24 hours, you know a winner. No, it's different here in Cameroon. We get our results 15 days after election. Okay, so we should be expecting the results by the 27th of this month. Okay, so everywhere, if you're moving around Yaoundé now, their eyes are like this, everybody's eyes like this, like what next? What's happening? Do you understand? So that's what has been happening around Cameroon. Like people are very expectant. Whoa, somebody was asking me who I voted for. The person I voted for can never win. Ah! The person I voted for can never win. But there's just this joy in my heart, knowing that I added my voice, knowing that I added like my mind. I thought about how beneficial this person can be, you know, for is it to our nation, and then I voted for this person. They're not gonna win, but everything is alright. So, welcome to my apartment. I will never get used to waking up in the morning, like first thing in the morning, and having breakfast. Like, I will never ever get used to that. But the past couple of days, like for a week, almost a week now, I've been waking up and having breakfast because I went to the hospital and the doctor said I'm not eating well. He said I have like some bacterial infection from food, and I'm like, "Ooh, say no more!" Because doctor, if you know where I have been to in the past couple of months, I've traveled to over, is it like 7 or 8 African countries, and I ate every. If you watch my vlogs, you know that when I travel to a place and I see any strange food, I will eat. So when doctor was like eating stuff, I was like, "Ooh, doctor, say no more." So I have not been well, been taking medications and just trying to eat healthy. Scratch that. But today, in front of me right now, like every day in Cameroon, Cameroonian cuisine is so diverse. Like I don't know how to explain. Cameroonian cuisine is so diverse. So a couple of days back, I was talking with my teacher. She teaches my tailoring teacher. She was telling me about some food she had fallen in love with and had been eating a lot lately. And when she called the name of the food, I was like, I don't think I know that. Like, as in Cameroon, you will hear all kind name for chop. So when she described the food, I was like, that sounds like something I used to eat when I was growing up. So in my plate today, I have what we call in Cameroon ekumba. Ekumba is made from corn flour and like groundnut. You make a paste, you tie in leaves like this. I think you add some pepper, you add some salt, and that's it. So this is what ekumba looks like. I don't know if you can see. When she came to work today, she brought some for me. I haven't been going to work because of my health. I've just been taking this time to just rest and to eat. So let me try to eat this. If there is going to be a reminiscing, that makes sense. Sometimes you eat some food, or it could be a fragrance. You perceive it, you get a fragrance or an aroma, and it reminds you of many, many years ago. I love when that happens. Yep, that's it. Mm-hmm. That's corn, groundnut, pepper, like Cameroon pepper, very hot. This is really nice. It reminds me of childhood. I'm going to add this to my menu. Basically like mbo, but you add corn flour to it. If that makes sense, it's really delicious. Welcome to Yaoundé. It's been a while I did like a vlog. It's been such a busy period. Donc j'apprends à conduire. Et notre examen c'est je pense que c'est dans 3 jours. Je compose le samedi. Et donc the past couple of days. So I said I'm learning how to drive. So that's the translation. I'm learning how to drive, and my driving lesson, my exam is on, I think it's on Saturday, and Saturday has to be, that should be after the election results have been published. So I don't know. I don't know, but I'm preparing to do my exam on Saturday and Sunday. One other thing, I'm very sorry. Since I came back from my West Africa trip, one thing I have really been focusing on is my business. Focus. Okay, pause. This girl has bills to pay. And what's my business? For those of you who do not know, I sell content creation equipment. I sell LED lights. I sell tripod, toutes sortes de tripettes, all kinds of tripods. Je vends aussi les micros. I sell microphones, magnetic, the regular hanging, double, single. I sell all of those. So I have concentrated more on that because I've been doing like lots of supplies and everything. Even though I try to film some vlogs, during delivery, but there's been just settling, trying to clear these. I also have a clothing business, so it's been business for me, because sister has got bills to pay based on the amount of money I spent when I went out. So if I want to do like an appraisal of my entire trip, maybe I'll do a video to give you like an appraisal of my trip and how much I spent in each country. I think was it like, Carol, how many countries did we visit? Was it like 8? Was it 8 or 7? We visited those we visited that amount of countries. Most of these countries, I think just 2 of these countries did not request for visa upon visa to get into the countries. Yeah, basically the rest of them we had to pay visa, we had to pay for lodging, we had to pay for food, we had flights, and flying around Africa, I'm telling you, it's not for the weak. I have people who travel from Europe come to Cameroon. I have a friend who travels from Switzerland, comes to Cameroon, and they pay 400,000. I'm like, that's like, you want to travel around Africa, your money for flights and visa, you will cry. So maybe I'll do an appraisal of how much I spent in each country and how much each country benefited me. You know, how much I got paid in AdSense or in connections and stuff like that. I'll do a video like that and let you know. It's about to rain, so we are waiting. Election results are coming out in like, is it 2 days? In 2 days. Keep praying for Cameroon, keep praying for us. I think that's about it. So what I was saying is that this has been giving me money. A girl has got to balance her life back from all of those expensive trips. So my business has been giving me more money than what AdSense will give. That's why I haven't focused so much on creating videos. But once I am balanced, I think I can go back to back with the content again. So far, I have not posted my videos in Togo. I have not posted any content about Togo. I still have videos about Burkina Faso I have not put up, but those are going to come up. So that's about it. See you. Hi fam, what's up? I hope everybody day well. So today is, let me check the date. Today is the 23rd of October. The results of the elections had to come out today. Yeah, I think it was supposed to be today. But we got news from the constitutional constituents, conscientious. We got news from the Constitutional Council that the result has been postponed. We're going to get the results on Monday. I tell you what your people are doing here. Today in the market, no, that was yesterday in the market. This happened the day before the election and then the day before the result. The day before the election, people went to the market, they bought stuff. The market, if you went to the market, you will not be able to pass. It was tight like this. Same thing happened yesterday. People are buying stuff, but everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. We are waiting for the results come Monday. I have my driving exam to write on Saturday and Sunday, so let's get done with that. Let's brush it and we move to the next stuff. So life still continues. Those of you wondering how we are doing in Cameroon, life still continues. We're just waiting for the results of the elections to be released, and let's see how we move from there. What other updates? I have not been going out to film. I don't think now is the best time to be out with your camera on the street. Like, you don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be doing that at this time. Yep, it's giving espionage. I am a secret agent, and you don't want that drama at this moment. Generally, filming the street, there's so many prohibitions. If you're trying to read like the penal code, if you're trying to read the law about filming on the streets, especially in Yaoundé, which is like a centralized government, you know, everywhere you want to go to, you see a government building or stuff. So filming on the street is not really something that you want to be doing, but we vlog and stuff. Keep praying for Cameroon, keep praying for us, and as much as I can update on my channel on what's happening, I'm going to do that. And then another thing that has been happening, like the network is like a weapon that is fashioned against us. There's no network. So if you have somebody in Cameroon and you're trying to reach out to them and you cannot reach out to them, just know it's the network. Like we don't have stable, like today, for example, I've not had stable network for say 15 minutes straight. After 15 minutes it stops for like 15 minutes, and then we have network again. So that's what has been happening for days. I'm just even crying now, because I think the days before what I was doing is I was buying mobile data, but last night I decided to top up my what's this thing called, my modem. Is it my home box? I topped up my home box, and yes, when I topped up my home box, I was like, okay, maybe I should stop using the regular mobile data and use the home box thing. But it's like I wasted my money because nothing is happening. That happened last month. Yes, that happened last month, prior election and stuff. And then I think during the month it was the network thing was regulated. But now again, like, if you're trying to reach out to somebody and you cannot get them, just pray for us, be patient. When MTN will come out and give one yeye message, they'll say, whoa, the optical fiber, whoa, the membrane, the optics. Like, that's what's happening. Okay, I think that's it about the update. Every information about me is in the description box, just in case you want to reach out. You can reach out and we take it from there. I'll see you in the next video.